Imagine pouring billions into a pension system that mostly benefits the wealthiest retirees while leaving the nation's finances in unpredictable turmoil. That's the harsh truth behind the UK's state pension triple lock. It's a policy that's sparking heated debates among policymakers and economists alike, and today, we're diving deep into why experts are urging ministers to rethink it entirely. But here's where it gets controversial. Should we really scrap a system designed to protect pensioners, even if it's not as fair as it seems? Stick around to explore the details and decide for yourself. Experts are calling on ministers to ditch the current setup and instead tie state pension increases directly to earnings growth, arguing that the existing triple lock unfairly advantages those who are already better off. As one economist put it, this mechanism disproportionately rewards the well-heeled, potentially widening the gap between the haves and have-nots in retirement. For beginners trying to wrap their heads around this, think of it like this: a pension boost that keeps pace with high earners' pay rises means the rich get richer faster, while others might not see as much benefit. It's like giving a bigger slice of cake to someone who's already full, leaving less for the table. And this is the part most people miss: the policy doesn't just tilt the scales unequally, it also wreaks havoc on public finances with its erratic nature. Leading economic think tanks warn that these unpredictable hikes create budgeting nightmares for the government. To put some numbers behind it, Chancellor Rachel Reeves is grappling with a massive shortfall of up to £30 billion needed to balance the books, and the triple lock is a key contributor to that strain. So, how exactly does this triple lock work? In simple terms, it's a guarantee that the state pension will rise each year by the highest of three measures: average earnings growth, inflation, or a minimum of 2.5%. It's meant to ensure retirees keep up with rising costs or wages, but here's the catch: it often leads to bigger bumps than strictly necessary. For instance, with inflation figures for September expected to come in lower than earnings growth, the earnings rate is likely to drive the increase next April. This year alone, pensions could jump by a whopping 4.8%, pushing the new state pension up to £241 per week. But while that sounds generous, the long-term costs are eye-watering. The Institute for Fiscal Studies, IFS, a respected think tank, backs the idea of shifting to an earnings-only link over time. They've crunched the numbers and found that sticking with the triple lock has already added £12 billion to pension costs since 2011 compared to a simpler earnings-based system. To illustrate, imagine if your household budget kept jumping unpredictably based on the highest of several options. It might feel exciting at first, but it could quickly spiral out of control, right? Interestingly, countries like Australia have adopted a more straightforward approach, adjusting their pensions annually based purely on earnings growth, avoiding some of the volatility the UK faces. Looking ahead, the IFS predicts state pension spending could soar by around £80 billion in today's money by the 2070s, with over half of that surge directly attributable to the triple lock's unpredictable escalations. And get this, the figure might even be higher due to those wild swings. As IFS senior research economist Heidi Karjalainen explains, keeping the triple lock long-term means tough choices, either hiking taxes to foot the bill or slashing funding for other vital services. What's more, this pressure piles on top of already mounting demands for more resources in health and social care. It's like juggling flaming torches while the crowd keeps asking for more. Despite all this, the government has firmly stated its commitment to maintaining the triple lock for the rest of this parliamentary term. But is this the right path? On one hand, it's a lifeline for many retirees, ensuring they don't fall behind in tough economic times. On the other, critics argue it's an inefficient use of taxpayer money that could be redirected to younger generations or pressing needs like education and infrastructure. What do you think? Does the triple lock deserve to stay, or is it time to evolve with something fairer and more predictable? Do you agree that it favors the rich, or is there a counterpoint we're missing? Share your opinions in the comments below. Let's spark a conversation.